right, everybody. This is a request from some of the folks who are in my Pathfinder group. Have asked me to do more of those readings of messages from ancestors that want to come through. So this is a bit of a different spread. It's a little bit, well, you'll see. You'll see. It's still about sun, moon, rising, but it's more about North Node. And it has to do with direction and path and things like that. So let's see what we get here. This may or may not resonate for you. It is not connected to zodiac signs, but any zodiac signs I do see in this reading, I will dive into them in the extended. I am starting up a second channel that is just going to be monthlies and mid-monthlies for each zodiac sign. All of that is going to go onto Soulful Zodiac. All of those links are in the description box. I haven't posted anything there yet, but you'll see it next week for April readings. So that's what's going to happen next week. Next week's going to be a big week. I have a surprise for a live on Friday, April 1st. I'll tell you more about that next week. With that new moon in Aries. Just keep shuffling, Mary Jo. Okay. And next week, Charlie and Maisie turn 2. So we're going to do something special around that too. So next week's going to be super fun. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. All right. Messages from the ancestors that want to come through. I keep getting this. You know me, I'm kind of a let's just use the correct term, a freak about journaling and writing it down, making intentional manifestations. When you want to create something, use your journal as a manifestation tool. And the deck is agreeing with me, I guess. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Some of you could still be in a very dreamy state, which is great for manifesting. Divine Dragon. This is about knowing your power. I'll read that to you in a little bit. We'll get there in a second. What do I want to use? I'm going to use this Barbara Moore deck. I recommend this Barbara Moore deck for those of you just starting to learn tarot. MJ's Learn Tarot YouTube channel. You might want to jump over there. I'm going to be putting lessons on there too. So lots to talk about these days. All right, let's see where we go. Lots of shuffling today. Messages from the ancestors that want to come through. Two of Pentacles underneath. Definitely. Moving from one chapter of life to another. 9 of Wands showing up here. 3 of Cups. Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Devil energy. I'll take a couple over here and see where we go. Okay. So some of you are, I feel like the message is you've come so far, all right? You don't need to drag the old with you. I feel like some of you are dragging the old with you. And what I mean by that is your old identity, your old habits, your old ways of doing things, ways of being, just your beingness. Some of you are dragging it along with you. There's love coming in. I feel like the ancestors are saying, listen, the key to love is self-love. And I know I've said that in a few different ways on the channel, but this is pretty loud to me because I feel like you might have someone around you or someone coming toward you that's going to test that theory. Okay? Someone's going to test that theory. Are you really moving on from where you've been? Are you really sure that you don't want to go back to this old pattern because it was comfortable and fun and I know it kind of trashed your life and everything like that and you had a terrible experience with this person, but let's not talk about that right now. Just go back to your comfort zone. The reason this has to do with North Node is that the North Node has moved into Taurus, and Taurus is our comfort zone. And North Node is definitely not about comfort zone. So you're upending what you used to do something different. So you're, in a sense, transforming into a new comfort zone. Okay? South Node is in Scorpio, and that is about transformation. but it's like the death of the old comfort zone, right? Scorpio, death card, death of the old comfort zone, and moving into whatever you're trying to create. There is a void right now between the old world and where we're going. Next month in April, we have Jupiter conjunct Neptune, which is the Great Awakening. So there's this time here that's like, what do you want to create? What is the thing that you're working toward? And it's definitely feels, I have felt in terms of just doing the readings, because I'm tapping into whatever's going on. It's, it's coming from that stream of consciousness, from that level of consciousness. And whatever's going on here definitely is moved on. I can see that in all the readings. There was a while where things were kind of throwbacky, like people showing up again and things like that. This happens again, but you have shifted out of the old way of doing things. So the opportunity, hey, you want to still dip into this pool with me, you want to still be in a third party, or you want to still dip into this old situation. You sure you want to move forward? You sure? And I feel like you say yes. What I really want is a good relationship, a high vibe relationship. That's what I really want. So you have to shift into the vibration of that relationship. It's not like the relationship shows up and then you're like, oh, yes, that's it. No. And that's why we can't do it through thinking. Because do you know that every face you see in a dream, you've actually seen in real life? You can't make it up, okay? You can't make it up. You can't make up a face that doesn't exist already, okay? Even if they are talking to you through the ethers or they're passed on, the ancestors are, you might have a sense of them in your dreams, whatever, but you've seen those faces somewhere. It's registered in your brain. Okay. And you're just, using that image of a face in this particular instance, in this dream, in order to, put a face on whatever the situation is. If you know the face, if it's your mom or if it's a boyfriend or something like that, there's a lot of additional layers of meaning there. But this feels to me like, are you sure you want to move into this unknown? Are you sure you want to move in? And the ancestors are basically saying to you that this is what you'll experience if you go back. 5 of Cups, devil energy. You want to be stuck again? You want to be in the same kind of vibration again? You want to be dealing with addiction or dealing with, low vibration connections? Do you still want to do that? If the answer is no, the portal is about self-love, which we've been talking about on this channel forever. But there's somebody, I feel, that is going to show up in your life. It's one thing to listen to Mary Jo on a morning message or on a zodiac reading or something like that. And I'm talking about self-love is the way to higher vibration love. It's another thing to have a person come walking into your life and be the active embodiment of this lesson. You are going to see this person and realize that the old way of doing things is no longer an option. Okay? The opportunity doesn't exist anymore with that person. You're overcoming, you're transcending that and moving into a new way because you've chose to embrace the internal masculine feminine connection, the internal union. You've chose to embrace that. And so even if this person shows up, it's sort of like not a thing. And for a lot of you who are dealing with twin flame connections or false twin flames or karmic or catalyst or whatever is going on, there's some kind of real clarity that comes through because you've shifted. You've shifted out of that, or you're in the process of shifting out of that because you're manifesting something new. I'm going to read you Divine Dragon. What I'm seeing here in this reading, I'm only getting Capricorn energy here. Let's see, that's not exactly true. Taurus and Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So I'll read all of those in the extended plus Capricorn. Okay, let me read you this Divine Dragon. It's a 4 card. Okay. A dragon chooses you. You do not choose the dragon. A dragon's power connects you to your own power from within. To stand sovereign. It's also connected to your root expression of power, fire, even sexual energy, Kundalini rising. Kundalini rising. You cannot serve the collective without yourself first being alive and ablaze. Allow the dragon's fire of purification to cleanse you. In the East, the dragon was seen as a mythical guardian with influence over all the elements. In the West, it's seen as a feared, fire-breathing serpent because people didn't fully understand the magic and divine wisdom dragons carry. There's an awakening of the dragon archetype now, and you can embody this with the cosmic conversation. Your power is engaged for a purpose, breathing fire when needed. So that says to me that you are really connecting with your Kundalini energy. Some of you might have Kundalini awakening. It's possible that's why this person came back around. If this is a twin and you had a Kundalini awakening with someone, you were definitely in high vibration. In order to have Kundalini awakening, you're in high vibration. You might not have thought that about this person, but if you were connected to somebody and you had that, even for just that moment, you guys might have been in this higher vibration. I don't know that this person can handle that high vibration or that they can really handle being around other people all that much. You might want a relationship with this person, but they're unable to do it because they can't hang with you. You've moved through, all right, to the next level. So I will look at all those zodiac signs and Capricorn in the extended. If this is your reading, if this is your ancestor message for you, there's a link below and I'll go deeper into the reading. I'll see you over there.